Rajaa bin Haywah, a name synonymous with wisdom and piety, embarked on his journey in a world steeped in the rich heritage of Islamic teachings. Born into a family revered for their devoutness, Rajaa inherited a legacy of faith and scholarship. His father and grandfather, towering figures in their own right, laid the foundation for a life dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and understanding of the divine. In the cradle of Islamic civilization, young Rajaa's education began under the tutelage of some of the most esteemed companions of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. These early mentors, who had directly absorbed the teachings of the Prophet, imparted to Rajaa not just the words of wisdom, but the spirit of Islam. Rajaa's mind became a vessel filled with the profound depths of the Quran and the nuanced complexities of the Hadith, the recorded sayings and actions of the Prophet. Peace be upon him. His commitment to learning was unwavering. Day after day, Rajaa delved deeper into the scriptures, memorizing and understanding, always seeking the essence of the text rather than just its surface meaning. It was this relentless pursuit of knowledge that distinguished him early on as a scholar of remarkable promise. Rajaa's education was not confined to religious studies alone. He immersed himself in the study of language, history, and jurisprudence. His intellectual curiosity knew no bounds, and his ability to connect religious teachings with everyday life earned him respect among his peers and teachers alike. As he grew older, his reputation as a scholar began to spread beyond the confines of his immediate community. Rajaa's profound understanding of Islamic law and his insightful interpretations of religious texts started to attract the attention of the Umayyad Caliphate's higher echelons. Little did he know that his scholarly pursuits were paving the way for a role that would place him at the heart of Islamic governance. In the early chapters of his life, Rajaa bin Haywah demonstrated a profound dedication to Islamic teachings and a wisdom beyond his years. This segment of his journey, marked by asceticism and an unwavering commitment to faith, paved the way for his rise to influence within the Umayyad dynasty. As a young man, Rajaa's reputation for religious scholarship and integrity began to resonate within the circles of power. His deep understanding of Islamic law and theology caught the attention of the Umayyad caliphs, who sought his counsel in matters of state and religion. It was not just his knowledge that set him apart, but his ability to apply this wisdom to the complex realities of governance that made him an invaluable asset. Rajaa served as an advisor to no less than 4 successive Umayyad caliphs. His role was not limited to religious counsel. He became a trusted confidant, involved in the intricate affairs of state. His advice was sought in legislative matters, and he played a pivotal role in guiding the caliphs through turbulent political landscapes. One of the most significant endorsements of his influence was his involvement in the appointment of Umar bin Abdulaziz to the caliphate. Known for his piety and justice, Umar's appointment was a testament to Rajaa's vision for a governance model rooted in Islamic principles. Rajaa saw in Umar a leader who could embody the virtues of justice, compassion, and piety that he held dear. Throughout his tenure, Rajaa remained steadfast in his principles. He never shied away from speaking the truth, even if it was against the prevailing winds of politics. His counsel was often characterized by its emphasis on justice and adherence to Islamic teachings, regardless of the personal cost. Rajaa bin Haywah's involvement in the Umayyad state was marked by a series of significant contributions that shaped the Islamic governance of his time. As a trusted advisor and minister, his role extended across 4 successive caliphates, highlighting his indispensable wisdom and diplomatic skills. His journey in the Umayyad state began under Caliph Abd al-Malik, where Rajaa's astuteness and deep understanding of Islamic law and governance were quickly recognized. He became an essential figure in the court, offering counsel that was often steeped in his profound religious knowledge. His advice was not only sought for its wisdom, but also for its grounding in moral and ethical integrity. When Al-Walid Bridamai ascended to the caliphate, Rajaa's role expanded. He played a crucial part in advising on matters of state, especially those that intersected with Islamic principles. His guidance was pivotal in decisions that shaped the Umayyad dynasty's policies and its interactions with various regions under its control. Perhaps the most notable aspect of Rajaa's involvement in the state was his influence on the appointment of Umar bin Abdulaziz to the caliphate. Known for his piety and just rule, Umar bin Abdulaziz's selection as a caliph was a testament to Rajaa's foresight in recognizing leaders who could uphold Islamic values in governance. Rajaa's endorsement of Umar reflected his commitment to ensuring that the leaders of the Muslim community embodied the principles of justice and piety that he so deeply valued. Under Umar bin Abdulaziz, Rajaa continued to serve as a key advisor. His tenure was marked by a period of reform and moral rectitude within the Umayyad state. Rajaa's counsel was instrumental in many of these reforms, which included the promotion of justice, the reduction of taxes on non-Muslim subjects, and the fair distribution of wealth. However, with the caliphate of Yazid's coup, challenges emerged. The shifting priorities of the Umayyad state and the less-than-ideal adherence to Islamic principles by some in power posed ethical dilemmas for Rajaa. Yet, he remained steadfast in his commitment to advising based on Islamic teachings, often acting as a voice of reason and morality within the court. Throughout his time in the Umayyad state, Rajaa bin Haywah's involvement was not limited to the confines of the court. He was an influential figure among the general populace, respected for his deep knowledge, piety, and unwavering commitment to justice. His impact extended beyond his lifetime, setting a standard for how Islamic principles could be integrated into the governance of a vast and diverse empire. In the heart of Jerusalem, a structure of immense significance was taking shape, a testament to the Islamic faith and a symbol of the Umayyad dynasty's grandeur. At the center of this monumental task was Rajaa bin Haywah, a man whose wisdom and integrity were as foundational to this project as the stones that formed its base. Under the patronage of the Umayyad Caliph Abd al-Malik, the Dome of the Rock was not just an architectural undertaking, it was a political and religious statement. It was during these times of transformation and assertion of Islamic identity that Rajaa bin Haywah's role became pivotal. Entrusted with the supervision of this historic endeavor, he brought not only his administrative acumen, but also a deep spiritual insight to the construction. The building of the Dome of the Rock was a meticulous process, demanding exceptional precision and care. Rajaa, ever the man of detail, oversaw the craftsmen and laborers, ensuring that each tile, each carving, and each inscription adhered to the highest standards of artistic and religious expression. His guidance was not just in the physical construction, but also in embedding the Islamic ethos into the very fabric of the structure. Rajaa's involvement in the project went beyond mere supervision. He was instrumental in the selection of Quranic verses that adorn the inner and outer walls of the dome. These verses, carefully chosen, not only enhanced the dome's aesthetic beauty, but also conveyed profound messages of faith, power, and the journey of Islam from its inception. As the Golden Dome rose against the Jerusalem skyline, it stood as a beacon of Islamic art and architecture, a jewel in the crown of the Umayyad Caliphate. Yet, for Rajaa bin Haywah, it was more than a grand structure. It was a fulfillment of a higher purpose, a physical embodiment of his devotion to Islam and his unswerving commitment to excellence. The completion of the Dome of the Rock marked a significant milestone in Rajaa's career. It was not just an architectural triumph, but also a reflection of his deep understanding of Islamic principles and his ability to translate them into tangible reality. His role in this historic project solidified his reputation as a virtuous minister whose legacy would echo through the annals of Islamic history long after the echoes of construction faded away from the sacred site. Rajaa bin Haywah's life was a testament to his unwavering dedication to Islamic teachings and principles of good governance. His influence extended beyond his immediate role as an advisor and minister to the Umayyad caliphs. Rajaa's wisdom and integrity left a significant mark on the Islamic State, shaping its religious and political landscape. Throughout his tenure, Rajaa was revered for his deep knowledge of Islamic law and his commitment to justice. His counsel was sought after by the caliphs, and he played a pivotal role in guiding the rulers towards decisions that aligned with Islamic values. His involvement in the administration of the Umayyad state was characterized by his dedication to fairness and his advocacy for the welfare of the Muslim community. One of Rajaa's most enduring contributions was his supervision over the construction of the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem. This architectural marvel not only stands as a symbol of Islamic art and culture, but also as a testament to Rajaa's leadership and vision. Under his guidance, the project was carried out with meticulous attention to Islamic principles and aesthetics, resulting in a structure that continues to inspire awe and reverence. As Rajaa grew older, he gradually retreated from public life, choosing to focus more on his personal affairs and spiritual growth. Despite his withdrawal from the political scene, his counsel continued to be valued, and his legacy as a wise and virtuous minister remained unchallenged. Rajaa bin Haywah's death marked the end of an era. He left behind a legacy of wisdom, piety, and exemplary leadership that continued to influence Islamic governance and scholarship for generations. His life's work serves as a powerful reminder of the impact a single individual can have in shaping the course of history through integrity, knowledge, and dedication to religious and moral principles. In reflecting upon Rajaa's life and contributions, one is reminded of the enduring importance of virtuous leadership. His legacy challenges contemporary leaders to embody similar qualities of wisdom, fairness, and devotion to the greater good. Rajaa bin Haywah's story is not just a chapter in the annals of Islamic history. It is a timeless narrative that resonates with universal themes of morality, leadership, and the pursuit of justice.